What's up YouTube? Welcome to another tutorial from TRELLZ, and today we're gonna be making this effect.
I have warned you not to talk to me like that. I am your sister, your elder sister.
Then stay away from my personal life and mind your goddamn business.
You have no business with that guy. He's not the kind of guy you should be hanging out with.
Coming from a girl who can't keep a man for more than 2 weeks, right?
How dare you?
How dare you too?
Yeah, so the first thing you're gonna do is import your video. All the assets and everything you'll be needing is in the description below, so make sure you do check that out. After importing your video, you trim it to the part you want to make the effect on. This my clip is already made and all that, so you're going to trim it to the part you want to make the effect on. All right, so you import your clips and trim it out while just hitting B and N. B for beginning and N for ending. All right, then after that you press Ctrl+Shift+X and boom, that's it. We have our part selected. All right. So after that, we're gonna be tracking our eyes. It's our eyes we're using, so we're gonna be tracking our eyes. I'll be using Mocha Pro. All right, yeah. It's a very nice plugin for tracking and all that. I also have a detailed tutorial on how to use Mocha. If you don't know how to use it, make sure you check it. It's at the top right hand corner of the screen. I also have a detailed tutorial on After Effects basic settings and all that. Make sure you check it out also. All right, we're in Mocha. So the next thing we're gonna do, pick the best spots. Like you want to pick the best spot of her eyes, like where her eyes are in full. Bruh. All right, so I think this thing is better. Then use the X-Spline tool to draw like an eye shape. Draw a max around the eye. Just go around it and once you get the perfect shape that you want, and you hit the track forward button or track backward, the track backward button, and it will automatically track itself. As you can see, it's following the eyes and all that. Okay, now she's about to turn away, and now the tracker couldn't get it, so we have to manually track the scene. All right, so we'll manually track this, change it to manual track, and then go over to X-Spline. All right, and just adjust it. After adjusting it to the way we want, then we'll hit on the track button. All right, not track forward this time, just hit on the next button. All right, or you can even move the blue line, the blue tracker line, and it's going to work all by itself. All right, so as you can see, we're done with that track. So after you've tracked it, the next thing you're going to do is hit on the export tracker. All right, you copy to clipboard, then you save and close Mocha. Then we're done on those parts. Don't forget, if you're a beginner, you don't understand Mocha, I have a tutorial for you. I already linked it down below. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, we'll come into After Effects, create a new null, Ctrl+Shift+Alt+Y, or just go down to layer, new, and null objects. Yeah, and it's there. Now this is very important. Make sure you go to the beginning of where you started tracking your frame. I have to paste it at the beginning. All right, so at the beginning there, and just Ctrl+V, and that's it. Yeah, you see all our track position, scale, and rotation is in check. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna do, we're going to create the black eye, like the black eye, I don't know what to call it, but a black demon eye. All right, we're going to create that, and the way we're going to do it is by creating a solid. Create solid, Control Y to create solid. Okay, then now we're going to go down to that part again where the base of our eye is, all right, where our eye is fully and widely open, and we're going to use the max tool to max on the solid, right? Max the shape of our eyes. Yes, just max our eye, make sure it's clean and it's neat. Then immediately you get it right, the next thing you're gonna do, parent the eye layer to the tracker. All right, parent the solid to the track knob, and it's going to follow the eye all through. All right.
How dare you?
Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. As you can see, it's following her eyes. All right, it's following her eyes. I just
How
need to
dare
spice up,
you?
Perfect the max. I need to perfect the max now. Just I'm trying to just make this fast. Make sure you perfect your max. Adjust the feather, touch it till it's nice, because this is what your black eye is going to look like. You're going to track your max according to the way she moved her eyes. If she opened it, blink or whatsoever, the way your character moved his or her eyes. All right, open the eye, blink it, and all of that. And you do that by hitting M on the keyboard, and you set keyframe just like what I'm doing right now. You set keyframes to follow up. All right, anywhere the track get messy, you make sure you correct it and set a keyframe there. All right, that's what I'm doing right now, and I'll just speed up this process. All right, so we're done now. As you can see,
How dare you?
As we can see, it's moving clear. Everything is all good. This is pretty straight and clean. Yeah, for now. The next thing we're gonna do is import our assets. All right, the vein. Remember, it's in the description below. Make sure you download it. And this is just a random vein from the internet that I removed the background. All right, so after importing it, I kept them in a folder because I like my workspace all tidy. I kept them in a folder, and I started importing the one I like. All right, I adjusted them to fit into the eye. So make sure you check the reference. Look at the kind of veins you want to get and just place your veins according to how you want it. All right, don't worry about the extra parts. I'm going to show you how we're going to fix that. So I'm just trying to place it. Then now, okay, I think I like this view. Now we're going to max for each of the vein, max the part that is not wanted. All right, we're going to max out the part that is not wanted. All right.
How dare you?
Make sure you go back to your reference.
How dare you?
The kind of veins you want. Get it, make sure you place it well, then max the part that is not wanted. All right. Okay, so I want some extra strands. I'm still maxing mine. I want some extra strands on this part. So basically it's going to go down this route. Okay. It's going now. All right, so this vein I'm about to add is red in color. Just add fill to it and change it to black. And we're back. Then we'll take the part that we need and max out the other part of it. All right, now, so this is quite rough, but no problem. Let's adjust it a little bit to the way. Don't forget to check your reference or what you want to get. Or what you want to get. Make sure you check it out. Okay, now it's a little bit settled. All right, so now it's a little bit settled. I'm maxing out the parts. I'm maxing out the extra strands. So we have a little bit of housekeeping, so it will be a little bit clean. So this part is just entirely up to you. All right, adjust it, fix the scale, fix the veins, fix everything. So I'll just fast forward this. Now we're gonna add the strands, all right, like those extrios if that's a word, like more like the little detailed one, like it's growing way down. All right, so we're just gonna take a whole max from the main vein, all right, then just move it down, as you can see. Now this is what we have, all right. Oops. Now this is what we have. Oops. Well, okay. Not bad. So it's looking a little bit rough. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to adjust the strands. Adjust it to fit, all right. The strands are the extra thin lines on the down parts of the eyes. So we're going to adjust the strand, adjust it to fit, all right. Make sure you solo and unsolo your layer and all that. Check your reference how you want it. Then after you're done and you like what you get, just add all the veins together and pre-compose it. Pre-compose with Ctrl+Shift+C. All right, name it veins and okay. All right, we're good. Then after pre-composing them, then parent it to the track null. As you can see, it's following our eyes. There are a little bit of shakes though. Okay, yeah, it's following our eyes. All right, it's looking good. Now let's blend the veins so it looks a little bit more natural. Go down to soft lights. All right, yeah, soft light. This is good. We're still gonna add some extra stuff to it, so don't worry about it for now. So now the next thing we want to do, we want to add that deep red blood. Like if you check the witch's eye, there's a dark part of his eye. Like there's a shade, like like a faded part in this around the eye region. All right, so we're about to create that. So you're going to create a dark red solid. All right, like an Osblood color. Ctrl+Shift+Y, like an Osblood color. After creating the Osblood solid, you turn it off and max out the shape of the eye, like max out the big parts you want to be in, you want that to be covered, all right, where you want your blood to be, your red faded eye to be. After you're done maxing, then parent it to the null, to that same null, and now we'll change the blending mode to soft light also. Reduce the opacity a little bit, then change the blending mode to soft light so it doesn't look all harsh and that. All right, and don't forget to feather the max so we'll have a settled edge. Now this is looking cool. This is looking more like it. Now to even so to give that depth, we're going to add a Gaussian blur to the veins. We're going to add some blur to the vein, a Gaussian blur. All right, increase it to a certain amount. Make sure it's not too much and also it's not too low. Increase it to a certain amount. Make sure it's not too much and it's not too low. All right, this is looking pretty good. You can see this is looking pretty good. Just add it according to your liking.
How dare you?
Just add it according to your liking, adjust it, touch a little bit of stuff and see what works for you. You can also create this Gaussian blur creates a depth in the vein, like it's inside the eye and it's not just on top of the eye layer and all that. All right, so now this is what we have. Okay, this is good. Now to get the little bright spots in his eye, like if you watch the Wisher, there's a little eyelid, like point lights. All right, to get that, it's very simple. All you have to do is go down to your main eye layer and max out the white spots. Every one of us have that reflective stuff, where depending on how you shot your video, there should be a reflective light coming in. All right, like the pupil. Is it the pupil? That's right, the pupil. So you're just gonna max the pupil, the little eye dots, all right, and set it to subtract. And yes, and that's it. Add a little bit of feather to it, and we have the glow. As you can see it, we have the shine. Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
How dare you?
Turn everything on, and this is what we'll be having. All right, and this is what we'll be having. All right, looks nice. But in case, depending on your kind of shots, and there's no white eye or whatsoever, you can also duplicate the black mask, or just create a new solid. Create a new solid again, and then create a new solid and make sure it's a bright color. Not actually white, but a little bit brighter, like gray or something a little bit brighter than the dark color. All right, then go down to that spot and just use the ellipse tool and draw a circle around the eye. Yeah, draw a circle on that little dot like this, and this is what we're gonna have. Just after you're done, you make sure you feather it a bunch, reduce your opacity a little bit, and just feather it a bunch, and let's see what this looks like. Forward. All right, so this is it. All right, not much of a difference. This is the pupil eye, and this is the solid eye. Not much of a difference. Still looking good. All right, so I think that's most of it done with this. All you have to do, just have to animate your eye to come in a very unique way and go out, like the fade in and fade out stuff and all that. So because of time, I'm just gonna do this only in one eye. So it's same technique you're gonna add to the other eyes. All right, you add same technique to the other eye. Just do everything over again on the left eye, and you're good. Like you see, I'm going back to Mocha to parent same eye and everything. Do everything again. All right, make sure you have fun while doing this. Track it nice and all that. Maxing, feathering, add your veins, blow them out, add the shadow and all that. Make sure your track is okay. Feather things out, blow them, and when you're done, you're gonna get something like this.
How dare you?
How dare you too?
Everything you'll be needing, it's in the description below. Don't forget, I have other amazing tutorials. You need to check them out. Thank you. I hope you learned a thing or two, and also you can drop a comment on what you want me to create next. All right, see you on the next one. Peace.